Hi, I'm Forest Claudette. I am 23. I live in Melbourne, Nam, and I've been making music for like 8 years. Kind of generous, but whatever. I've been working on this project for about 4 years, and I'm incredibly excited to share it with everyone. So the history behind Forest Claudette is an interesting one. Essentially, I've had a few names, and in 2020, the height of Black Lives Matter, I felt like it was really important to allow myself the opportunity to talk about Black rights and Blackness as a whole, because it's something that I have had to come to terms with a lot over the past few years. I'm a mixed kid. Claudette comes from Claudette Colvin. She's an incredible Black figure, and I implore everyone to look her up, and I grew up in the forest. The beginnings of music for me are like at birth. Both of my parents have played classical music professionally, and so growing up I learned stringed instruments, a violin. My mum is a violin teacher now, and so that was just like a natural progression. I was exposed to all kinds of music growing up. I got to see my older brother join a band, and that was a huge inspiration as well. I would describe my music as an intentional blend of R&B and pop. I do my best to bring as many sub-genres and different influences in on top of that, so it creates this kind of spectrum. So there are so many artists that influence the music that I make from different eras and different genres, but people that are pillars in what I would think of as my genre, which is yet to be defined, would be like Frank Ocean, Solange, Lianne La Havas, Outkast. There's too many people, but a lot. So a song that I would say represents me, that's tricky. I'm a complex person. It's like one of my favorite songs. It's Suzanne by the Bermuda Triangle, and it's a collective thing that kind of only existed for a little bit, but it's Brittany Howard's song, and she is an idol. I suppose what always brings me back to creating music is like the expression. It's one of the only forms of writing, I suppose, that I can do. Like I can't write if someone's like, hey, write an essay or a card or like a letter. Like I can't really do that. But music has always just made sense, and it's been a very powerful tool to express myself. The best thing about doing live shows, secret, I've done one, but the best thing so far has obviously been interacting with the crowd. Oh my God, first one, right? Some people knew the lyrics. It's pretty cool. My latest single, Hologram, is a piece of work that I'm incredibly proud of. I feel like it is one of the more interesting blends or mashes of genres that I've made so far. I worked with Chris Hartz, who's, I feel like I can call him a friend now. Absolute legend, producer. I mean, after having listened to it a lot more and starting to perform it, pretty heartbreaking, but it's most of my self-doubts and feeling like the things that I had achieved maybe didn't really mean anything. Other than music, I am passionate about many things and nothing. I love basketball. I grew up playing it. I love skating. I wish I skated more, but it's always cool to see people that can dedicate themselves to that. And reading. That is a new passion, or a thingamajig passion. What's that word? Doesn't matter. I'm Forest Claudette, and this has been Ones to Watch.